Qween, you got engaged. Yes. So sweet. Now tell me, where did you meet your husband?
I met Michael in New York City. I was hosting a viewing party for the RuPaul's Drag You back in the day.
Oh, okay.
And it was at the gay sports bar called Boxers.
Oh, yeah.
You remember that?
Yeah.
I love Boxers, all those fucking cute guys. And he was there with some of his frat brothers.
Oh, very erotic.
Right?
Check.
And he introduced himself to me because he was there playing pool with his frat brothers, and he heard my voice on the microphone, and he was like, "That was the voice that was just on the TV." So he introduced himself, and I got that, honey. Wow.
You hit it?
I hit that shit.
You were like, are you in a fraternity? 'Cause I'm in a sorority.
Yes. No, it was a lot of fun. We dated for a very long time. And
right, so that was Drag You was...
That was you.
Like 2010, maybe? So a while ago.
It was a while ago. Yeah, we kind of started hanging out, and then, we kind of hooked up a little bit, and then he moved to Los Angeles, and I was like, okay, well, maybe I should consider coming out to LA, because I have fun every time I come out to Los Angeles, right? You came out to LA,
Yes.
Erica, you came out to LA. Well, you've always been here, girl.
Lady Biker has always been here.
Yeah, I mean, I was just talking with Erica backstage, and we were just saying, like, we kind of aged out of New York City. Yeah, so I just need a little bit more space for all my wigs.
Yeah, honey.
So
when did you move here?
About 5 years ago.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, and
he moved with you?
No, he moved here first because of his work.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and so I followed him, and also it's easier to get some weed out here than it is in New York.
That's for sure.
For sure. Yeah, so we've been dating ever since.
And then you popped the question in Chile?
Yeah, he's half Puerto Rican, half Chilean. So
you thought it was appropriate?
I thought it was appropriate. Yeah, I did a gig in Hawaii the week before, and I was like, maybe I should pop the question here in Hawaii. How romantic! And then I was like, oh, maybe that's a little too like straight person like cliche.
Right.
So I asked him in Chile, which was it was just cool because he had family there, and I got to see like where his family was from, and that was really cool.
Yeah, and you said you did a private proposal and then a public.
Yeah, I had a show that night, and okay, so earlier in that morning, I brought the little engagement ring with little tiny subtle diamond in it. And I had it in my back pocket the entire trip, and I was like, I don't know anywhere in Chile, so I was basically just carrying it around in case the moment was right.
In case it looked romantic.
Yeah,
like,
this is all this
stop
romantic.
the presses!
Oh, he's drunk enough to say yes. So finally, on the day of, we had showed up to Santiago a few days early, and then the day of my performance, we decided to go to the tallest building in Santiago, the tallest building in all of South America, actually, at a whopping 66 floors.
Okay.
But I mean, which is it's saying a lot though, because like LA, there's a lot of earthquakes in Chile, so being on a really tall skyscraper is kind of risky.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it was kind of thrilling. So we went to the top, to the observation deck, and he was having a great time. There was Wi-Fi. We're out of the country, so we have to rely on the Wi-Fi. So he's FaceTiming, and he's Facebook Living, his sisters. And I'm like, okay, put that down so that I can frickin' finally ask you the question. And finally, after he called his, all three of his sisters, his mother and his father, and my sister, he finally got a moment where I was like, okay. And then I was like, oh, come over here. And then I dropped to my knees. Oh. And I had the ring out, and then he was like, what? And then later, because I'm a drag queen and I have to get as much attention as possible, and I was like, okay, you have an option to like say no now. I'm gonna ask you a second time. So in case the high altitude was getting to your head, then you have a way out. But I'm gonna ask you again on stage, but you have to act like it's the first time.
Right.
Yeah, and that's the video that went viral. That was
because you're like, I'm not about to let Latrice Royale have the only on stage proposal.
Exactly, right? It's all about. Well, you have to make it like memorable, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I tried to. So he got two proposals.
Yes, he did.
And he said yes, and I'm lucky enough that he said yes
one
twice.
from a man and one from a beautiful woman.
Yeah.
Hey Qween.